about real expertise. Dropped out of school back in '99. Teacher said I wouldn't make a dime, but what they don't teach in them college halls is how to read the rain before it falls. Got my PhD in back roads living, in mud and sweat and hands-on giving. Don't need no paper on my wall when life's been teaching me it all. Till the storm's coming by, how the wind blows, fix more engines than anybody knows. While you were studying biology, I learned which snakes to let be. Your calculator can't help you here when your truck's stuck and help ain't near. Got my PhD in back roads living, on giving. Don't need no paper on my wall when life's been teaching me it all. Got that backbone education, real life graduation. Listen up, professors, here's what I know: how to track a deer through fresh fallen snow, build a fire in the pouring rain, fix anything with duct tape and chain. Read the stars to find my way, know which berry's gonna make you pay. Ain't book smart, but I ain't dumb, got street smarts that make city folks run. You can laugh at my grammar, you can mock my ways, but when everything breaks down, guess who saves the day? In back roads living, in mud and sweat and hands-on giving. Don't need no paper on my wall when life's been teaching me it all. Got that back roads education, real life graduation. So keep your fancy degree, 'cause life's been good to me. Fancy wine affair in my muddy truck, got some strange looks and stares. Got my mason jar wrapped in a paper sack, 100 proof spirit, ain't no turning back. These folks in suits don't know what they're in store when I pull out what I've been saving for. Y'all can keep your fancy wine, my mountain spring tastes mighty fine. Y'all can keep your fancy wine, this here's a taste of my bloodline. They're swirling glasses talking about bouquet, I just pour it straight, that's my redneck way. The judge takes a sip, his eyes get real wide, says he ain't tasted nothing with this much pride. These wine snobs gathering all around to taste what comes from my backwoods ground. Y'all can keep your fancy wine, my mountain spring tastes mighty fine. Y'all can keep your place ribbon pin right here on my overalls. Ain't that something weird? Granddaddy's recipe beat the French champagne. Some things don't need a fancy name. Now they're all asking where they can buy a bottle of what made their evening fly. But this ain't something you find in stores. It's made with pride behind creek doors. So keep your crystal glasses raised up high. I stick to mason jars till the day I die. Y'all can keep your fancy wine. My mountain spring tastes mighty fine. Y'all can keep your fancy wine. This is a taste. Everybody loud. Y'all can keep your fancy wine. My mountain spring tastes mighty fine. Y'all can keep your fancy wine. This is a taste of my bloodline. Got my first taste of freedom in a rusty Ford truck. Daddy taught me to drive it, stuck in the muck. Learn more from that mud than any school could teach. When you're raised in the backwoods, life ain't out of reach. 10 years old with a fishing pole, living day by day. Mama said, boy, stay humble. That's the country way. No silver spoon in my mouth, just dirt on my face. Build character in that backyard, moving at my own pace. Folks in town look down on us, call us backward ways. But they don't know what I know about those simple days. When times were tough, we had enough family pulling through. Yeah, that's the kind of raising that'll make a man of you. You can't judge me by my accent, call me what you will, but I earned every callus on these hands that paid my bills. Born in the backwoods, raised in the mud, got that red clay running through my blood. Wouldn't trade these dirty boots for your home in the backwoods, raised in the mud, yeah. Now I'm grown and I own my piece of paradise. 5 acres, old tractor, and it treats me nice. Your fancy car payments keep you up at night, while I'm sleeping peaceful neath these country skies. Remember when you laughed at my hand-me-down jeans? Now I'm debt free, living while you're chasing dreams. Got everything I need right here in these hills. No mortgage, no payments, just skills to pay bills. Listen up, city slicker, let me break it down. We're since 13, never left this town. Built my house with these hands, every nail and board, while you were chasing paper. I was thanking the Lord, giving me the wisdom to see what matters most, not the shining shimmer that you like to boast. Raw power and pride in everything I do, that's a backwoods way, and it's carried me through. Y'all can keep your fancy cars and your corner office view. I'll take my muddy boots in this life I choose, cause when the chips are down and times get rough, you'll find out quick redneck who's really tough. Born in the backwoods, raised in the mud, got that red clay running through my blood. Wouldn't trade these dirty boots. You're born in the backwoods, raised in the mud. Plastic plates and paper plates, bargain bin, my happy place. Checkout line, nickels and dimes, worth more than what money buys. Simple satisfaction, pure distraction, no reaction to their fraction of what's real. Dollar store dreams, worth more than gold. Living life that can't be sold. Dollar store dreams, pure and true. Got everything I need in you. Plastic flowers in the yard, shopping cart with broken parts, off-brand chips and soda sips, living large on little bits. Simple satisfaction, pure distraction, no reaction to their fraction of what's real. Dollar store dreams, worth more than gold. Living life that can't be sold. Dollar store dreams, pure and true. Got everything I need in you. Penny pinching, perfect sense, prosperity and present tense. Discount destiny, defense determining what represents. Bargain blessed and budget best, better than the rest confess. Simple stuff that satisfies savvy shoppers, survive and thrive. Pride and practical and plain, powerful purpose to obtain. Clearance crown upon my head, count the blessings that I've been fed. Marked down mighty, still act strong, singing simple saving songs. Living large on little things, loving what my lifestyle brings. Simple living, simply free, simply all I need to be. Dollar store dreams, worth more than gold. Living life that can't be sold. Dollar store dreams, pure and true. Got everything I need in you. Plastic plates and paper dreams, worth more than what it seems. Since I turned 18, just like my daddy and his daddy before. Calloused hands and a hard-hat life, black gold fever, can't ask for more. Up on that platform 3 weeks straight, 100 feet up above the waves. Some folks don't get what we do, but this oil life's all I ever knew. Black gold running through these veins, family tradition can't explain. Daddy's legacy 12-hour shifts in the blazing heats, all air and diesel, that's my scene. Got that roughneck blood in me, fourth generation, proud to be. Some call us crazy for what we do, don't need their pity, we're pushing through. Every dollar earned with sweat and pride, out here's where I feel alive. Listen up while I break it down for you. Derek swaying, bit unstable, but I ain't bothered. BIP stacks tight, drill strings turning, Kelly Bush and warm, but this rig keeps churning. Pressure's high, but we keep it steady. Crown block moving, tools at ready. Mud loggers calling, new formation. This is more than work, it's dedication. Slips a set, make another connection. Years of knowledge earned through reflection. Daddy taught me about the drill pipe dance. Now I'm teaching rookies how to take their chance. Some folks chase them office dreams. Now I fall off compass in these machines. Accurates the hustle around. Machines to the pre-op die. Some folks shakes and roughest dreams, but I'm my purpose in these machines. Oil field racing, that's no lie. Black gold legacy till the day I die. Rushing up, feel my granddaddy's spirit rise. Every drop's got history running deep inside. Black gold running through these veins. Family tradition can't explain. Family tradition can't explain. In every drop, risk it all, but I'll never stop. Risk it all, but I'll never stop. Never stop. Like I'm a relic from some bygone time and place, and got my daddy's truck and his old work jacket and his stubborn ways and grace. Yeah, times are changing mighty quickly, but some things stay strong and true. The world keeps pushing forward, but I know just what to do. The mud on my boots tells my story, every scratch and every stain. You can't wash away my history, can't make me feel ashamed. These roads I've walked ain't fancy, but they made me who I am. The mud on my boots tells my story, better than words ever can. Talk about your new direction, how the future's clean and bright. But I've seen beauty in the back roads, where the dirt and faith unite. My calloused hands ain't pretty, but they built something real strong. While you chase what's new and shiny, I keep carrying on. The blood on my boots tells my story, every scratch and every stain. You can't wash away my history, can't make me feel ashamed. These roads I've walked ain't fancy, but they've made me who I am. The mud on my boots tells my story, better than words ever can. Not asking you to understand it, not begging for your praise. Just stand back and watch me prove it, in my own time, my own way. 'Cause at the end of every hard day, when the sun sets in the west, the truth shows in the work done, not the way a man is dressed. The mud on my boots tells my story, every scratch and every stain. You can't wash away my history, can't make me feel ashamed. These roads I walked ain't fancy, but they made me who I am. The mud on my boots tells my story, better than words ever can. Yeah, the mud on these boots tells my story true. I'm standing my ground, standing my ground. Sitting here at the end of a long damn day, dirt on my boots and my shoulders ache. You look at me with those judging eyes, like I'm some problem you need to fix. Your fancy words don't mean a thing to me when you never felt the morning freeze. Walking fields before the sun comes up while you're sleeping in your high-rise spot. I burned every scar, every drop of sweat, every muscle strain, every single debt. You can keep your office, your press white suit, 'cause I know exactly who I am, and that's the truth. These calluses tell my story better than words. Every line in these hands worth more than your world. You think you're better with your college degree, but you can't fix a damn thing naturally. When the work gets real and the day gets long, your theories and books won't make you strong. My daddy taught me with his weathered palms how to build, how to fix, how to carry on. The dirt beneath my nails ain't shameful, son. It's proof of battles fought and victories won. These calluses tell my story better than words. Every line in these hands worth more than your world. So take your judgment somewhere else, 'cause I got nothing left to prove. My life's written in these hands, and I wouldn't change a single bruise. These calluses tell my story better than words. Every line in these hands worth more than your world. See me at first glance in my dusty pants, quick to cast your doubt, figure me all out. Bet you think you know how my story goes, but hold up just a minute, there's more than what you see in it. Who you calling simple? Again, plain and true. Books beneath my blue. College on these hands, working mama's plans. Raised up doing more than just keeping score. So stop your quick conclusions, your high class hollow judgment. Who you think I am? More than just a label, more than what I drive. Who you calling simple? Better look again. Built this life piece by piece, earned each callous deed. Smart enough to know when to reap and sow. Past the surface shine, draw your clean white lines. But my roots run deep through this red clay. Wisdom ain't always what your school displays. Who you calling simple? Who you think I am? More than just a label, more than what I tried. Who you calling simple? Better look and get. 12 shots of courage in my Saturday stride. Buck wild and burning, got no place to hide. Through the back roads racing, past the county line. Devil's on my shoulder, and I'm feeling fine. Between the bottle and the Bible belt, Lord knows just how I felt. Racing toward redemption, but I ain't there yet. I'm a devil on Friday, saint on Sunday morning. Friday, saint on Sunday. Raise my hands up high after raising all that hell. After raising all that hell. Devil on Friday, saint on Sunday morning. One foot in heaven while the other's raising hell. Yeah. Head hung down low, praying for forgiveness for the seeds I sowed. Mama's in the choir stand, singing grace so sweet, while last night's whiskey still burns at my feet. Between the sinning and the saving grace, got tire tracks on both ways, racing toward redemption, but I ain't there yet. I'm a devil on Friday, saint on Sunday morning. Devil on Friday, saint on Sunday. Raise my hands up high after raising all that hell. After raising all that hell. Devil on Friday, saint on Sunday morning. One foot in heaven while the other's raising hell. Yeah. 6 days of working, one night of sin, one morning of glory, then do it all again.
my pickup paid for, runs just fine. While you sipping champagne, I got sweet sunshine. Ain't got no dress code where I come from, just honest sweat and setting sun. Your crystal glasses look real nice, but mason jars still work just right. You chase them bright lights down the street, I chase peace down a gravel beat. Keep your fancy wine, I know what's mine. Dirt road takes me home, right where I belong. Your shiny leather shoes cost more than mine, but these steel toes kept me working overtime. Call me simple, call me what you will. Got everything I need right here still. Your country club don't want my kind, that's alright, I'm doing fine. Got fireflies and cricket songs teaching me where I belong. Keep your fancy wine, I know what's mine. Dirt road takes me home, right where I belong. Ain't trying to change nobody's mind, just living life on my own time. Some folks need that high class shine, but simple truth suits me just fine. Silk sheets and marble floors can't beat my stars through screen doors. Keep climbing up your ladder high, while I'm just watching time drifts by. My hands are up, my truth is straight, don't need your world to validate. Found freedom in these back row ways, living life at my own pace. Keep your fancy wine, I know what's mine. Dirt road takes me home, right where I belong. Right I
Been staring at these four walls all day long. My hands still smell like motor oil, can't wash it wrong. Clock's ticking slow and my mind won't rest. Guess it's time to let the engine do what it does best. These dirt roads know who I really am. Every turn and bend, every grain of sand. When the world gets loud, I turn the key, 'cause these dirt roads, they set me free. Radio's crackling static through broken speakers. Ain't got no destination, just a gas tank sinker. Windows down, breathing in that summer night. Let the wind throw my troubles clean out of sight. These dirt roads know who I really am. Every turn and bend, every grain of sand. saw me out here driving away from all the things we built together through every kind of weather. Through every kind of weather. Gravel crunching underneath these wheels tells more truth than anything else feels. Maybe that's why I keep coming back to this worn out, beat up gravel track. Sun's about to rise and I should head home, but there's something out here that keeps me prone to chase these back road miles one more time till I find the peace I'm leaving behind. These dirt roads know who I really am. Every turn and bend, every grain of sand. When the world gets loud, I turn the key, 'cause these dirt roads, they set me free. Yeah, these dirt roads, they set me free. They set me free. Whoa. Yeah. 20 years at that assembly line, watching you wave goodbye each day at night. Same old coffee in my thermos cup, till that notice said they're closing up. Boss man said times are changing fast, computers doing what I used to do. Handed me that final check at last, said, son, I wish you all the best of luck to you. Lost my time card, found my freedom out here where the dirt road ends. Lost my time card, found my freedom, starting over, starting there. Grandpa's old farm was falling down, but that first morning something in me found. Piecing, fixing up those broken gates, while the factory boys still hibernate. Planted seeds in April morning rain, fixed the tractor though it gave me pain. Every callus tells a better tale than punch clock living ever could unveil. You said, baby, we can make this work. Started selling eggs down at the store. Now there's meaning in this kind of hurt. Got less money, but I'm living more. Lost my time card, found my freedom out here where the dirt road ends. Lost my time card, found my freedom, starting over, starting there. Sometimes at sunrise, working these fields, I think about them factory wheels, but they don't own my soul no more. Got everything I need right here for sure. Lost my time card, found my freedom out here where the dirt road ends. Lost my time card, found my freedom, starting over, starting there. Yeah, I lost that time card, found something better. Lost that time card, found something real. down in the lowlands where the wise ones dwell. Got my boots stained deep with a richer smell. Ain't no use in keeping clean today when the good Lord made this Georgia clay. Some folks run from what they can't control, but I just sink in deeper to my soul. The darker it gets, sweeter it feels. The deeper it sets, the more that it heals. Yeah, give me that good ground, deep in the brown. Don't need it clean, just let me drown in that good ground. Oh. My daddy taught me about the sacred soul. Said, son, there's honor in an honest toll. Got particles of truth beneath my nails, and wisdom in these backwoods trails. Some chase that crystal perfect shine, but I found heaven in a bottom line. The darker it gets, sweeter it feels. The deeper it sets, more that it heals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me that good ground, deep in the brown. Don't need it clean, just let me drown in that good ground. They say we're lost, but we're just found in something real that's all around. Let it stain you, let it mark your spirit with its sacred dark. Yeah! Give me that good ground, deep in the brown. Don't need it clean, just let me drown in that good ground. In that good ground. In that good ground. Take me home. My pickup's dusty, but she runs just fine. Got mud on my boots from working the line. Some folks look down from their high-rise view, but I got something better, something true. They shake their heads, they can't see what makes a simple man like me. Call me backwards, I'm moving on down these gravel roads of dawn, where the pine trees meet the sky. That's where you'll find me flying high. Early morning, fishing pole in hand. While the city sleeps, I understand the peace that comes from morning dew and breakfast fresh from my garden grew. They wonder why I choose to be out here where a man runs free. Call me backwards, I'm moving on down these gravel roads of dawn, where the pine trees meet the sky. That's where you'll find me flying high. cars or marble floors, just open fields and screen door porches. From honest ways, building fences in summer haze, while others chase their fortune's dreams. I found my gold in simple things. Call me backwards, I'm moving on down these gravel roads at dawn, where the pine trees meet the sky. That's where pickup truck, busted frame. You look down at my dirty jeans like I ain't worth more than beans. But there's more than meets your eye when you're standing there so high. Every car that rolls in broke, every soul with tales untold. These grease-stained hands tell better stories than your books. These grease-stained hands know what it means to really look. These grease-stained hands build more than you could buy. These grease-stained hands, they never tell a lie. Single mama's minivan, doing everything she can. Fixed a ride for half the price. Sometimes kindness will suffice. Pride and pain in equal parts, healing more than broken parts. Every engine has its voice, every fix becomes a choice. These grease-stained hands tell better stories than your books. These grease-stained hands know what it means to really look. These grease-stained hands build more than you could buy. These grease-stained hands, they never tell a lie. Your fancy suit don't mean a thing when your Benz starts shuddering. Sometimes wisdom wears word boots, and truth comes wrapped in grease and soup. 30 years beneath these beams, building trust in my machine. Every wrench and every tool taught me more than any school. Simple man with callous palms, finding peace in working arms. These grease tell better stories than your books. It ever links to never bellies than your books. These grease-stained hands know what they never tell a lie. These grease-stained hands. Got grease on my hands and pride in my work. These engines speak a language that I've always understood. When folks bring their troubles to my garage door, I can diagnose the problem before they finish talking, hell yeah. But these damn forms they want me to fill make my hands shake more than any engine will. Ain't nobody needs to know what keeps me up at night. Got a system of my own and I'm doing just fine. Can't read the manual, but I can fix anything. Got the knowledge in my hands, that's all I need to bring. My daddy taught me every bolt and gear. It's in the doing, son, not what's written here. I've memorized each part, each sound, each feel. Running this shop now, making honest deals. But them and horses pile up on my desk, and I'm burning midnight oil, trying my damn best. Ain't nobody needs to know what keeps me up at night. Got a system of my own, and I'm doing just fine. Can't read the manual, but I can fix anything. Got the knowledge in my hands, that's all I need to bring. Sometimes I stare at those black marks on white. They dance and jump, won't stay still no matter how I fight. My boy brought home his homework yesterday, asked for help and I had to walk away. God damn it! But these calloused hands still know their way around any engine that rolls in the day. They say there's programs, ways to learn, but pride's a beast that continues to burn. I built this life on what I know, and that's enough, that's enough. There's gotta be enough. Each morning I open these garage doors, face another day of what I'm good at, nothing more. But when that engine purrs back to life, man, you should see their faces light up with pride. In this small town I made my name, not by what I couldn't do, but what I overcame. Can't read the manual, but I can fix anything. Got the knowledge in my hands, that's all I need to bring. That's all I need to Six days a week, I'm up before dawn. Coffee still hot when I step on the lawn. My boots are worn, but they keep me strong. While the morning sun beats down, I move along. So folks might laugh at the life that I lead, but they don't understand what makes me feel free. Got dirt on my hands and truth in my soul, working this land makes me whole. Makes me whole. Calluses tell you the path that I chose. Fresh sweat and pride is all that I know. My daddy taught me to stand up tall. When you work with your hands, you give it your all. Let them judge from the fancy high-rise. They'll never know what it means to be alive. Got dirt on my hands and truth in my soul. Working this land is what makes me whole. Makes me whole. Sometimes late at night I wash off the day. Look in the mirror, wouldn't have it any other way. 'Cause every blister and every aching bone reminds me exactly where I Pickup truck parked in the front. Folks might stare, but I don't mind much. Been this way since I was young. Mama tried, but it's in my blood. Yeah, I heard what they're all saying, but their words just keep me playing my own tune, my own way, every single blessed day. This mess is mine, and I like it that way. Wouldn't change it for no better days. Got my space, got my place to stay. This mess is mine, and I like it that way. Barefoot walking down these roads, patches on my ragged clothes, proudly planted in this soil, peaceful life of sweat and toil. Some folks think I lost my mind, living rough and taking time, but I found what sets me free in between these pine trees. Let them talk and let them wonder, can't break my peace like rolling thunder. My own rules, my own game, every single blessed day. This mess is mine, and I like it that way. Wouldn't change it for no better days. Got my space, got my place to stay. This mess is mine, and I like it that way. I'm poor but pure at heart, living life like fine folk are. breaking rules they try to make, finding joy in every straight up take. This mess is mine and I like it that way. Wouldn't change it for no better days. Got my space, got my place to stay. This mess is mine and I like it that way. His Gus is mine and I like it that way. Wouldn't take it, wait it always. Oh, I like it that way. Oh, I like it that way. Down in Cooper Valley where the creek bends low, there's a tale they tell when the wind blows, about a man who made the sweetest shine around, never left a trace for the law to found. They never caught old Johnny Ray, never caught him, no, running through the pines another day, through the pines away. The revenue men came and went, but Johnny, well, he never spent a single night behind them bars, they say. Sheriff Johnson swore he'd bring him down, set up roadblocks all across this town. But Johnny's truck just seemed to disappear, like morning fog when the sun comes near. Folks say he knew these hills by heart, could drive them roads straight in the dark. They never caught old Johnny Ray, never caught him, no, running through the pines another day, through the pines away. The revenue men came and went, but Johnny, well, he never spent a single night behind them bars, they say. One night in Mason's general store, I heard that screen door slam. An old man buying coffee, sugar, yeast, winked at me and said, I am what you might call a businessman. Been retired now 10 years or more. These days the valley's changed a lot, but up them hills where Johnny still was hot. They say sometimes you'll catch the smell of copper coils and mashed truth to tell. And if you listen real close at night, you might hear an engine roar just right. They never caught old Johnny Ray, never caught him, no, running through the pines another day, through the pines away. Revenue men came and went, but Johnny, well, he never spent a single night behind them bars, they say. No, they never caught old Johnny Ray. 20 years upon his back, stares into that dusty mirror, wondering if the fire's gone black. He can hear the crowd outside, feel the ground beneath him shake. Young guns chase the glory now, but he's got one more ride to take. Can a broken man find redemption? Can these bones still hold their own when the gate swings open wide? Will he break or will he ride? How long can 8 seconds last when you're dancing with your past? We're dancing with your past. How long? 8 seconds on the line between the dark and light divide. 8 seconds feels like years when you're facing down your fears. Thunder rolls across the sky as he wraps those weathered hands. Every scar tells stories of when he ruled this promised land. Young bull in the chute tonight got that same wild in his eyes. It took everything away back in 95. Can a broken man find glory? Can his scars still testify? When that moment finally comes, will he fall or will he fly? How long can 8 seconds last when you're dancing with your past? At rest. How long? 8 seconds on the line between the dark and light divide. 8 seconds feels like years when you're facing down your fears. Not for money, not for fame, not to hear them chant his name, just to prove that deep inside that fire never dies. How long can 8 seconds last when you're dancing with your past? 8 seconds on the line between the dark and light divide. 8 seconds feels like years when you're finally facing down your fears. Buckle leather worn and cracked, 20 years upon his back, stares into that dusty mirror, wondering if the fire's gone black. He can hear the crowd outside, feel the ground beneath him shake. Young guns chase the glory now, but he's got one more ride to take. Can a broken man find redemption? Can these bones still hold their own when the gate swings open wide? Will he break or will he ride? How long can 8 seconds last when you're dancing with your past? We're dancing with your past. How long? 8 seconds on the line between the dark and light divide. 8 seconds feels like years when you're facing down your fears. Thunder rolls across the sky as he wraps those weathered hands. Every scar tells stories of when he ruled this promised land. Young bull in the chute tonight got that same wild in his eyes. It took everything away back in 95. Can a broken man find glory? Can his scars still testify? When that moment finally comes, will he fall or will he fly? How long can 8 seconds fame, not to hear them chant his name, just to prove that deep inside that fire never dies. Last when you're dancing with your past. 8 seconds on the line between the dark and light divine. 8 seconds feels like years when you're finally facing down your fears. As I punch in, third shift starting once again. Empty stations down the line where Jimmy used to spend his time. And now these steel-toed boots, same ones Daddy showed me how to lace them tight and stand up straight before the foreman closed that gate. Last man standing on this factory floor. Last man standing, ain't gonna be no more. Last man standing, just like my old man. Last man standing, doing what I can. Grandpa's picture on the wall, back when this place stood 10 feet tall. His callous hands built something real. Now all they want's another deal. But boss man came with papers signed, said progress leaves some folks behind. But 30 years of sweat and pride ain't something that you push aside. Last man standing on this factory floor. Last man standing, ain't gonna be no more. Last man standing, just like my old man. Last man standing, doing what I can. Remember Daddy's midnight talks, teaching me these metal walks. Said, son, this place will see you through. Now I'm seeing his last day too. These machines, they hum a tune that'll fade away too soon. But tonight I'll work with grace in this old familiar place. Last man standing on this factory floor. Last man standing, ain't gonna be no more. Last man standing, just like my old man. Last man standing, doing what I can. Last man standing on this factory floor. Last man standing till they locked that door. Last man standing, proud as I can be. Last man standing, that's my legacy. Down on Main and Jefferson, where the working folks all go. Got my tools laid out just right, while the radio plays slow. Making art that tells it all, though some folks don't understand. Every story that walks in leaves a different kind of brand. Every mark tells a story, yeah. Every story leaves its mark. Who leaves its mark? Old Man Johnson came today with a service number proud. 20 years in Vietnam, never spoke his pain out loud. Now it's written clear as day on his weathered southern arm, while the needle hums along like an old familiar song. Yeah, yeah. Every mark tells a story, yeah. Every story leaves its mark. Who leaves its mark? Got my own collection here. Each one earned through blood and time. Swings one earned through blood and time. Some for love and some for loss, some for crossing that thin line. And tonight beneath these lights, as I watch the needle shine, every choice that brought me here makes more sense with each design. Sarah's getting butterflies for the daughter that she lost. Billy wants his mama's name, know exactly what it costs. More than money changes hands in this chair where truth runs deep. Every line I lay down now is a promise I'll help keep. Oh yeah. Every mark tells a story, yeah. Every mark tells a story, yeah. Every story leaves its mark. Who leaves its mark? Let it mark you. Oh, oh. Let it mark you now. Mark you now.
Paper came in the mail last Thursday. 30 days to make it right.
6 a.m. factory whistle, steel-toe boots hit the ground. Another 12-hour shift ahead while the sun ain't even around. Punch that clock one more time. Calloused hands know what to do. Been running this machine so long I see it in my sleep too. How far would you go? What price would you pay when family's on the line? Ain't no other way. Graveyard shift just opened up. Foreman asked if I could stay. Coffee black and bitter strong, keep these tired eyes awake. Been 2 weeks of double time, living off of vending fare. That old Chevy in my mind, still sitting in their square. How far would you go? What price would you pay when family's on the line? Ain't no other way. Remembering teaching me to drive, hand over hand, that steering wheel. Said, son, take care of what you own. Now I'm gonna make it real. stacking up. Every hour brings me near to that moment when I walk in with the papers signed and clear. See the sun rise through the dust as my shift comes to an end. Finally got what I came for, time to bring it home again. Oh, how far would you go? What price would you pay? When family's on the line, ain't no other way. There's no other way. Boy, let me tell you something. Saw you pull up in your fancy car, thumb tapping on a little glass screen, asking me what app you should download to learn about the country scene. Yeah, yeah, can't learn this life from your smartphone, boy. Can't swipe right on authenticity. Can't learn this life from your smartphone, boy. Some things you gotta live to see. Whoa, whoa, live to see, gotta live to see. Watched you Google how to fix a fence while standing in my muddy yard. 3 hours later, still confused about which end of the hammer's hard. I had to laugh when your battery died and panic filled your pretty face. Oh yeah, can't learn this life from your smartphone, boy. Can't swipe right on authenticity. Can't learn this life from your smartphone, boy. Some things you gotta live to see. Whoa, whoa, to see, gotta live to see. Let me break it down real simple now. See these calluses, they're earned, not bought. Every scratch tells a real life tale. You can't download what time has taught. Yeah, your GPS won't help you here where the dirt roads have no name, and that weather app won't tell you right when it's fixing up to rain. I've got generations in my blood teaching things you'll never know. That's right. Can't learn this life from your smartphone, boy. Can't swipe right on authenticity. Can't learn this life from your smartphone, boy. Some things you gotta live to see. Whoa, whoa, live to see, gotta live to see. Some things you gotta live to see. Some things you gotta live to see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down here where the dirt turns brown, the engine roaring with the only sound. Got my wheels spinning in the ground. Yeah, we're the wildest crew around. Every Friday when the sun goes down, we come alive without a crown. Just some country folk getting down. This is where I wanna be found. When the clock strikes 12, yeah, we know where the wild ones choose to go. Can't keep us from radio blasting Southern pride. Ain't no rules on this midnight ride. Feel that freedom deep inside. This is where my heart resides. Every weekend, same old scene, living life like some machine, covered in what makes us free. This is who we're meant to be. When the clock strikes 12, yeah, we know where the wild ones choose to go. Can't keep us from what we know. This is how we let it flow. Bajo la luna del sur, con mi gente sin temor. Esta vida es mi amor, nadie me quita el valor. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down quick. Southern ways that make my engine tick. Ain't about the money or the fancy things, just the freedom that this lifestyle brings. Every weekend, same old story. Ain't about the fame or glory, just some folks who understand what it means to love this land. Engine screaming, tires turning, passion in my soul keeps burning. This right here is what I need. Southern life runs in my brain. When the clock strikes 12, yeah, we know where the wild ones choose to go. Can't keep us from what we know. This is how we let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. This is how we let it flow. Looking at my truck in the driveway, coffee's getting cold on the windowsill. Been working these fields since I was 15, living up to what they expect me to be. Every morning staring back at me, stranger I don't wanna see. That ain't me in the mirror. That ain't mirror. That ain't me in the mirror. Just a mask I've worn for years. That ain't me in the mirror. Got my daddy's boots and my grandpa's name. They say blood runs deeper than the Tennessee rain. But underneath this weathered skin and callous pride, there's a different story I keep buried inside. Every morning staring back at me, a stranger I don't wanna be. That ain't me in the mirror. That ain't mirror. That ain't me in the mirror. Just a mask I've worn for years. That ain't me in the mirror. Sometimes I read poetry when nobody's around. Got a collection of paintings hidden in the barn. More to me than mud on these jeans. More to me than what they believe. That ain't me, that ain't me. Building intensity. That ain't who I'm supposed to be. That ain't me in the mirror. That ain't me in the mirror. Just a mask I've worn for years. That ain't me in the mirror. That ain't me in the mirror. Now you're still in bed, that's for sure. Y'all keep staring at me. What's wrong with mud on my boots? Been working hard, paying dues. What's wrong with mud on my boots? Ain't got nothing left to prove. At the grocery store, got folks turning their nose. Can't hide what I do, and I ain't gonna try, no sir, this is who I am. What's wrong with mud on my boots? Been working hard, paying dues. What's wrong with mud on my boots? Built this town with these shoes. Some folks drive fancy cars, some wear $100 jeans. Me, I just get the job done. That's all I'll ever be. So judge all you want while you sit in AC, 'cause at the end of the day, these boots put food on my plate, and I sleep just fine, just fine. What's wrong with mud on my boots? Been working hard, paying dues. What's wrong with mud on my boots? And I wear them like a badge of truth. Got a busted F-550 sitting in my yard. They all laugh and point, call me slow, call me hard. Ain't got much money, but I got these hands. I'm gonna show them all, got myself a plan. Piece by piece, day by day, sweat and grease, gonna make 'em pay. Thunder in the mud, hey. Watch her come alive. Thunder in the mud, hey. On the ride and rise. Whoa. Can't keep this motor down. New transmission in, racing tires shine. Build her up strong, one part at a time. Folks still doubting, let them run their mouths. Soon they'll see what I'm all about. Blood and steel, rain or shine, at the wheel, cross that line. Thunder in the mud, watch her come alive. Thunder in the mud, on the ride and rise. Can't keep this motor down. them all behind. Victory's my ride. Built this dream myself. Now they understand. Sometimes trash to treasure just needs the right man's hand. Thunder in the mud. Watch her come alive. Thunder in the mud. Shiny boots on the weathered dock, brand new gear, still got the tags. Fancy boat with them strings all lit, think you know just where they're at. 10 grand worth of electronics, but you can't read the morning sky. Let me tell you something, son, about these waters I've known so long. Ain't no fish finally gonna teach you where they hide. Can't buy wisdom from a catalog, no matter how you try. Been here 40 years, learned it all the hard way. Them batteries might die, but nature's got her signs to say. Camera crew looks mighty bored, 3 hours without a single bite, staring at them pixelated screens while the wind starts turning right. I can smell the storm that's coming, feel it in my aching hands. Time to move toward the shallow coast where the big ones understand. Dark clouds rolling, pressure dropping fast. Your satellite feed won't make this storm pass. Now you're looking at me different when that lightning starts to dance. Ain't no fish finally gonna teach you where they hide. Can't buy wisdom from a catalog, no matter how you try. Been here 40 years, learned it all the hard way. Them batteries might die, but nature's got her signs to say. Back ashore with a cooler full, I knew this guilt your producer wants to know. When the electronics showed no hope, just smile and tip my hat. Some things money cannot not buy. Try. Been here 40 years, learned it all the hard way. Them batteries might die, but nature's got her signs to say. Nature's got her signs. Whoa, your fancy suit don't impress me none. 6 years locked up, now my time is done. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my face, but I earn every dollar at my own damn pace. They all whisper when I walk in, think they're better 'cause of where I've been. I paid my dues, now I'm paying my bills, working these hands till the day stands still. Yeah, I pay my dues, now can check my record, it's all right there. Every mistake I made, I don't even care. 'Cause the man I am ain't the boy I was. Got a job in the yard, yeah, I'm earning my buzz. They still point fingers, let them talk their shit. I rise with the sun and I never quit. I paid my dues, now I'm paying my bills. Working these hands till the day stands still. Yeah, I paid my dues, now I'm making it right. Ain't nobody gonna judge me tonight. Sometimes late at night I remember that cell, cold steel and concrete, living through hell. But mama didn't raise no quitter, son. Got a second chance and I'm gonna working these hands till the day stands still. Yeah, I paid my dues, now I'm making it right. Hey, ain't nobody gonna judge me tonight. They can judge all they want. These hands are clean now. They can talk all they want. I'm standing my ground. Barefoot boy by the battery bank, swimming deep where the catfish dwell. Mama warned me about the water snake, but that murky mud raised me well. Feel it running through these country veins, can't wash off this backwoods stain. Got pond water in my veins, born and bred in summer rain. Yeah, pond water in my veins, born and bred in summer rain. Yeah, pond water in my veins, wild and free, that's my refrain. Pond water in my veins, pond water in my veins, pond water runs deep. Painted perfect by the porch light dim, playing possum in the pines at night. Daddy's diesel truck a distant hymn, living low but living right. Feel it running through these country veins, can't wash off this backwoods stain. Got pond water in my veins, born and bred in summer rain. Yeah, pond water in my veins, wild and free, that's my refrain. Pond water in my veins, pond water in my veins, pond water runs deep. They tried to clean me up downtown, put me in their pressed up plans, but plastic crown. I'll take my money home. Got palm water in my veins, born and bred in summer rain. Yeah, palm water in my veins, wild and free, that's my refrain. Palm water in my veins, palm water in my veins. Palm water runs deep. Got this 85 Chevy sitting in my yard. Folks drive by pointing, laughing pretty hard. Engine shot and the paint's all chipped, but with these two hands she's gonna get flipped. Been saving every penny from my weekly pay, while the finance folks keep looking my way. They say just sign here for something new, but I ain't the type to live life their way through. They call it trash, I call it treasure. Can't put a price on simple pleasure. Third-hand tools and YouTube guides, learning as I go, taking this ride. Neighbor stopped to shake his head today, said I'm wasting time, should throw it away. But every bolt I turn, every part I clean, teaching me more than what most folks dream. Some see junk in this rusty frame, I see victory when she runs again. They call it trash, I call it treasure. Can't put a price on simple pleasure. Y'all riding high in them lease machines, making payments while I'm living free. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my face, but my title's clean, ain't in that rat race. Every scratch tells a story, every dent got hard. Ain't about looking fancy, it's about being smart. Yeah, I'm that backyard mechanic type, learning from mistakes, doing what I like. Them city folks think I'm living wrong, but I'm building more than just a car moving strong. See, satisfaction comes from what you create, not from what you buy or what you fade. This ain't about being poor or rich, it's about making something that's true in mind. Switch by switch, part by part, day by day, watch me turn this rust bucket into my getaway. 6 months later, she's starting to shine, not showroom perfect, but she's all mine. When I turn that key and hear her roar, feel something deeper than ever before. Pride ain't found in the dealer's door, it's in knowing what you're working for. And when I drive by in my rebuilt ride, that's pure freedom, can't deny. They call it trash, I call it treasure. Can't put a price on simple pleasure. Down at the truck stop, ain't got much. My boots are worn, hands rough as rust. Some fancy suit looked down his nose, said, boy, you're nothing, as he goes. But they don't know what I'm about. Working sunrise till lights out. Got calluses worth more than gold. Yeah, there's a story to be told. They call me trash, but I'm pure gold. My daddy's ways, his heart I hold. Don't need no shine, don't want your mold. it fills my soul. Pulled up last night in my old Ford. Rich kids laughing, looking bored. Trailer park trash, I heard him say, but I just smiled and walked away. 'Cause in my blood runs something true, a pride that burns, yeah, through and through. Built this town with these two hands while they just sat on the promised land. They call me trash, but I'm pure gold. My daddy's ways, his heart I hold. Don't need your shine, don't want your mold. This dirt and grime, it fills my soul. Hell yeah, I'm that son of a bitch who built your house while you got rich. Judge me from your high-rise view, but without me, what would you do? Tonight I'm heading back home proud, head held high above the crowd. Got my truth, ain't got their wealth, but damn sure got respect for myself. They call me trash, but I'm pure gold. My daddy's ways, his heart I hold. Don't need your shine, don't want your mold. This dirt and crime, it fills my soul. This dirt and crime, it fills my soul. Yeah, it fills my soul. Got dirt on my hands, beer in my truck. Y'all keep judging me, but I don't give a fuck. Born in the backwoods, raised up right. Might not be your way, but it's my damn life. I ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Raise hell and testify, this is where I stand. Middle fingers in the air, that's my reply. Hell no, I ain't gonna apologize. Your fancy education don't mean shit to me. Got my PhD in raising pure hell free. Call me what you want, think you're better somehow, but I work harder than you'll ever know how. Ain't gonna apologize for who I am. Raise hell and testify, this is where I stand. Middle fingers in the air, that's my reply. Hell no, I ain't gonna apologize. Been looked down on my whole damn life, but I'm still standing, living how I like. Proud of every scar, every for who I am. Raise hell and testify, this is where I stand. Middle fingers in the air, that's my reply. Hell no, I ain't gonna apologize. Hell no, ain't gonna apologize. Silk ties and polished shoes, ain't never done a day of work. Y'all look down from high-rise views, think you know what life is worth. Oh, what life is worth. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands. Ain't afraid to show where I stand. You call it dirty, I call it real. This is I call it real. This is my kind of clean. Your marble floors and crystal clear don't mean nothing in the field. While you're judging from up there, I'm down here making meals from the land that I work and I yield. And rebone on my boots and grease on my hands. Ain't afraid to show where I stand. You call it dirty, I call it real. This is my kind of clean. This is my kind of clean. This is my kind of clean. You can keep your fancy cars, your pressed shirts and your cologne. I'll take dirt roads and guitar and this life that I call my own. Yeah, this life is my got mud on my boots and grease on my hand. Oh yeah, ain't afraid to show where I stand. You call it dirty, I call it real. Call it real. This is my kind of clean. This is my kind of clean. This is my kind of clean. Kind of clean. Oh yeah, my kind of clean. That's right. This is my kind of clean. I see you rolling down our back roads in your fancy new machine. Yeah, ain't been here but 2 weeks, boy, acting like you own the scene. You're throwing cash around the bar now, like you've got something to prove. But money talks a different language down here in these grooves. Your shine don't mean a thing where the red clay stains. You can polish all you want, but the truth remains. Yeah, the truth remains. Been working since the roosters crow. Got the calluses to show. While you're sleeping in your silk sheets, I'm out here in the snow. Every dollar that I'm earning comes with sweat and comes with pain. You might laugh at my old pickup, but at least I know my name. Your shine don't mean a thing where the red clay stains. You can polish all you want, but the truth remains. Yeah, the truth remains. Trabajo con mis hermanos en el campo cada día. No necesito tus lujos, solo mi familia. So keep your fancy leather wallet and your big important friends. Oh yeah. 'Cause when the hard times come a-calling, we'll see who still pretends. You can judge me by my cover, but I read your book before. When winter hits these hills, boy, let's see who's keeping score. Your shine don't mean a thing where the red clay stains. You can polish all you want, but the truth remains. Yeah, the truth remains. Oh, the truth remains. I hear you laughing from across the bar with your fancy suit and shiny car. You're pointing fingers, cracking wise about my boots and my Walmart ties. But buddy, let me tell you straight, there's more to me than what you hate. Yeah, I'm a redneck and I earned every bit of this tan. Got these calluses working with my own two hands. You can judge me all you want, but understand I ain't never once been ashamed of who I am. 5 days a week in the blazing sun, while you're in meetings I get the job done. My pickup's dirty, my jeans are torn. Been this way since the day I was born. Simple life's all I need to live. Got everything these hands can give. Yeah, I'm a redneck and I earned every bit of this tan. Every bit of this tan. Got these calluses working with my own two hands. You can judge me all you want, but understand I ain't never once been ashamed of who I am. Judgment back to town. Look down your nose while I stand my ground. 'Cause at the end of every long hard day, I sleep just fine knowing I made my way. Yeah, I'm a redneck and I earned every bit of this tan. Every bit of this tan. Got these calluses working with my own two hands. once been ashamed of who I am. You see these boots with the mud caked on, and been working since the break of dawn. My hands are rough, my shoulders strong. Yeah, I'm the kind you don't belong with, so they say. You hear this accent when I speak, think you know all there is to me. But there's more than what your eyes can see in this man standing here today. So go ahead and judge me now, 'cause I ain't changing anyhow. They call me redneck, like it's something bad. They call me redneck, best name I ever had. Proud of who I am, won't apologize. Yeah, they call me redneck, and I'm doing just fine. My pickup truck, my fishing pole, the sweet tea that feeds my soul. My daddy taught me right from wrong, and mama showed me how to keep my head up high. Don't need your fancy cars or clothes, don't chase what the city shows. Got everything I need right here in this simple life I lead. So go ahead and look away, 'cause I'm right here and here to stay. They call me redneck, like it's something bad. They call me redneck, best name I ever had. Proud of who I am, won't apologize. Yeah, they call me redneck, and I'm doing just fine. You can laugh, you can point, you can turn your nose up high, but at the end of every day I sleep good knowing I'm alive and free. They call me redneck, like it's something bad. They call me redneck, best name I ever had. Proud of who I am, won't apologize. Yeah, they call me redneck, and I'm doing just fine. Yeah, I'm doing just fine. They stare me down every time I'm near. Blue collar proud, that's what they fear. Can't stand my ways, can't stand my pride, but I ain't changed, won't run and hide. Push too far, day after day. Now watch me prove what I gotta say. Yeah, I'm a redneck, watch me rise. Yeah, I'm a redneck, watch me we rise. Yeah, I'm a redneck. Watch me rise. They stare me down every time I'm near. Blue collar proud, that's what they fear. Can't stand my ways, can't stand my pride, but I ain't changed, won't run and hide. Push too far, day after day. Now watch me prove what I gotta say. Yeah, I'm a redneck. Watch me rise. Yeah, I'm a redneck. Watch me rise. Watch me rise. Watch me rise. They call me dumb. They call me dirt. Working man, son, let them get hurt. Fists in the air, fire inside. Time that they learn who's gonna survive. Push too far, day after day. Now watch me prove what I gotta say. I'm a redneck, watch we rise. Yeah, I'm a redneck, watch we rise. Yeah, I'm a redneck, watch me rise. Yeah, I'm a redneck, watch me rise. Watch me rise. Watch me rise. Watch me rise. Watch me Up before sunrise, steel-toed boots, clocking early, follow the route. They speed past me in the shiny rides, never notice who keeps them alive. Every mile laid down, every stripe on the ground, worth more than I'll ever know. Built this road with my own two hands, not looking for their understanding, but in sweat in this holy land, not looking for their understanding. Built this road, built this road. 95 85 degrees in the summer rain. Pour the cement, bear the strain. Rich folks curse when they have to slow past the man they don't wanna know. But I stand tall in my working clothes, plant my flag where the pavement flows. Every stone we place, every mark we trace, worth more than I'll ever know. Built this road with my own two hands, not looking for their understanding. Blood and sweat in this holy land, not looking for their understanding. Built this road, built this road. They fly by in German cars, looking down from leather seats. Break down on my perfect tar, then they come crawling back to me. Years from now, when I'm old and gray, drive my truck down yesterday, point out every single mile to my grandson with a smile. Show him what these hands can do when you believe your worth runs true. Built this road, did this road with my own two hands, not looking for their understanding. Blood and sweat in this holy land, not looking for their understanding. Built this road, built this road. Small town talk, yeah, they run their mouths about how I should clean up my act. But on my boots, dirt on these jeans, that's just the way I'm built to be. Yeah. You can judge all you want, but I won't bend no break. This is who I am, and that's what makes them shake. Ain't changing for nobody, not for your fancy crowd. Ain't changing for nobody, straight up, rough and proud. Yeah, this is me, take it or just leave. Ain't changing for nobody, no, not today. Whoa, stand my ground, yeah, won't back down. Friday nights in a pickup bed, don't need your high-rise view. Got my own way, my own pace, and yeah, I'm sticking to my truths. Yeah, you can push all you want, but I won't give an inch, 'cause this heart beats free, and that's how it'll stay. Ain't changing for nobody, not for your fancy crowd. Ain't changing for nobody, straight up, rough and proud. Yeah, this is me, take it or just leave. Ain't changing for nobody, no, not today. Listen here, listen good. changing for nobody, not for your fancy crowd. Ain't changing for nobody, straight up rough and proud. Yeah, this is me, take it or just leave. Ain't changing for nobody, no, not today. Not ever, no, even away. My brother pulled up in a shiny car, looking lost and nothing like himself. His suit was wrinkled, his tie hung loose. Said his marriage was falling off the shelf. I grabbed 2 beers from the old ice box, and we sat down on my front porch swing. Could tell he needed more than fancy words to fix what broke his wedding ring. Sometimes smart ain't smart enough when your heart's caught in the rough. All them books won't show you how to keep love from burning out now. Yeah, brother, put down that pride. Let me show you what's inside. Talked about the separate lives, how they barely spoke except to fight. I just listened while he spilled it all about how nothing seemed to turn out right. Then I told him about me and Sarah Jane, how we make it through our roughest days by keeping things real simple, true, never letting work get in the way. Sometimes smart ain't smart enough when your heart's caught in the rough. All them books won't show you how to keep love from burning out now. Yeah, brother, put down that pride. Let me show you what's inside. We grew up so different, him and me. He chose books, I chose the family tree. We're sitting here beneath these stars, we're just brothers learning from our ways. He called me yesterday to say they're working things out day by day. Said sometimes the simplest truth is all it takes to find your way. And now when people ask me how my brother got so wise somehow, I just smile and sip my beer. 'Cause sometimes smart ain't smart enough. Sometimes smart ain't smart enough when in your heart's caught in the rough. All them books won't show you how to keep love from burning out now. When you let your heart decide. Got a beat-up truck and a patch of land. Work my fingers raw with my calloused hands. People look at me like I'm living poor, but they don't know what I'm working for. Some chase paper stacks and shiny new things, while I've got peace and no money brings. Ain't got on much, but I got it all. Living life by my own damn call. Don't need fancy shit to stand tall. Ain't got much, but I got it all. City folks think I'm stuck in the past, living slow while I'm moving fast. But my soul is free and my heart is full, and I ain't nobody's goddamn fool. They can keep their high-rise view, 'cause I know exactly what's true. Ain't got much, but I got it all. Living life by my own damn call. Don't need fancy shit to stand tall. Ain't got much, but I got it all. Sometimes late at night I wonder if I'm missing something more. Then I step out on my porch and breathe and remember what this life is for. Let them laugh and let them judge. Their opinions mean nothing to me, 'cause at the end of every long hard day, I know exactly who I'm meant to be. Ain't got much, but I got it all. Living life by my own damn call. Don't need fancy shit to stand tall. Ain't got much, but I got it all. Yeah, I got it all. I said I got it all. He drives that rusty 85, held together with bale and wire. But when your engine starts to whine, he's the man you wanna hire. Every wrench in that old box has saved somebody's day, while his truck sits in the lot, missing payments he could have made. His hands are stained with grease, but his word is clear as gold. Wednesday night, a broken fan, single mother, 3 kids in tow. He works till dawn, don't take a dime, says pay me when you can, you know. 6 days straight at Johnson's farm, fixed that tractor in the field, turned down cash beneath the barn, said a handshake sealed the deal. His hands are stained with grease, but his word is clean as gold. Big company rolled in last spring, offered cash to cook the books. Sign here, change the mileage, please. He said, that ain't how I look. its door to knock when times are hard and luck runs thin. That beat-up truck might be a joke, but trust is what he trades in. No fancy shop or business card, just honest work and time. Every bolt and bearing tells the story of a good man's life. His hands are stained with grease, but his word is clean as gold. His word is clean as gold. Down these red roads, crown made of rust, every dent tells what I'm made of. Engine roaring like a battle cry. Ain't no palace, just the open sky. Raised in the sticks, born to be free. Got my kingdom right under my feet. But on my throne, dirt in my veins, calling my home. But on my throne, this is my reign on my gravel driveway like a castle moat. Friday bonfires burn like royal gold. Simple treasures worth more than pearls. These back acres are my whole world. Raised in the sticks, born to be free. Got my kingdom right under my feet. But on my throne, dirt in my veins, calling my home. But on my throne, this is my reign on my own. No silk, no shine, just weathered pride. These calloused hands build my empire. Every ditch and every stone. But on my throne, dirt in my veins, calling my home. But on my throne, this is my reign on my own. With weathered wood and wasted steel, I work these weary hands, piece by piece and plate by plate, building on this land. My neighbors think I'm mad as sin, but they don't understand that every twisted piece of tin fits my master plan. My kingdom's on rusty chains, my kingdom to last rising from the past. Pulling power from the poles and metal from the mines, welding worn-out wagon wheels to make these walls of mine. The sweat and spark of southern sun burns bright in what I do, while others laugh and look away. I know my dream rings true. My kingdom's on rusty dreams. My kingdom's will last. My kingdom's on rusty dreams, rising from the past. Stone by stone and strong and sure, raise these ramparts to endure. Every potent band flies, touching these southern skies. They call me crazy down in town for building day and night, but every scrap I salvage here just makes my vision right. The blood of builders flows in me through generations past, and what these hands are raised up high forevermore will last. My kingdom's on rusty dreams. My kingdom's will last. My kingdom's on rusty dreams, rising from the past. My kingdom's built on rusty dreams. Rising, rising. My kingdom's built on rusty dreams, rising from the past. Well, I ain't got much. Got a backyard full of dandelions and a pickup that don't always shine. Some folks look down their nose at me, but I'm living wild and running free. They don't understand what makes me smile. They can't see the beauty in my simple style. Ain't got much, but I got everything I need. Ain't got much, but I got everything I need. Don't need their diamonds or fancy cars to breathe, 'cause I ain't got much, but I got everything I need. My hands are up from honest work, while they're all chasing dollar signs. But I got peace in my morning sky, and freedom in these county lines. They don't understand what makes me smile. They can't see the beauty in my simple style. Ain't got much, but I got everything I need. Ain't got much, but I got everything everything I need. I've got everything, everything I need. Out here on still water, sun dropping low, cold beer beside me, letting everything go. Ain't no shame in my simple ways, living life at my own sweet pace. They call me backwards, say I'm stuck in time, but this old boat's teaching what they'll never find. Ain't no shame in my simple ways, living life at my own sweet pace. My small town mind, call me a lost cause left behind, but I know who I am, yeah, I know what I need. Got more peace in my heart than your money can feed. Work one hand's grip, this fishing pole tight, trading sky ladder for a starlit night. Just me and crickets, speaking truth so clear. Found my heaven right here. Ain't no shame in my simple ways, living life at my own sweet pace. It's getting darker, time slips away, but I ain't moving, got nowhere to be anyway. Ain't no shame in my simple ways, living free, living life at my own sweet pace. Got my boots kicked up on my front porch rail, cold beer in my hand, got no time to fail. Yeah, I live out here where the road turns to dust. If that makes you judge me, well, I don't give a fuss. They say I ain't got class, say I'm living in the past, but I know who I am, and I'm standing firm. I'm redneck and proud, saying me ain't loud, and me loud. Redneck and proud, born and raised down south, got mud on my truck, and I don't give a crowd. What? 'Cause I'm redneck and proud, yeah, redneck and proud. Back roads, tailgates, Friday night fights, small town living, but I'm doing alright. Y'all can laugh at my accent, call me backwoods, but but I'm making more money than your whole neighborhood. Raised up country, mama taught me right. Work hard all day, raise hell all night. Got the calluses to prove every dollar I made. While you're talking trash, I'm getting paid. Yeah. They say I won't last, say I'm moving too fast, but I know who I am, and I'm standing fast. I'm redneck and proud, say it mean aloud. Born and raised down south, got mud on my truck, and I don't give a crowd. What? 'Cause I'm redneck and proud. Yeah, I'm redneck and proud. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with working with your hands. Ain't nothing loving this land. This is who I am. They tried to change me, they tried to shame me, but I keep on rising like a bonfire blazing. Oh, I'm redneck and proud, saying mean and loud. Born and raised down south, got mud on my truck, and I don't give a crowd. What? 'Cause I'm redneck and proud. Yeah, I'm redneck and proud. Redneck and proud, keep it loud. Redneck and proud, that's right, y'all. The empty glasses line this counter up like old friends I used to know. They ain't looking for no answers here, just a place where time moves slow. There's a stranger 2 stools down with lines carved deep in weathered skin. He raises up his glass to me, says, son, let me tell you where I've been. Oh, truth pours out in different ways. Hey. Some bottles more than what's on the page. Yeah, wisdom flows when midnight fades. Oh yeah. And every drop's got stories to age. His boots are worn, his hands are rough, but his eyes shine crystal clear. He speaks about the simple things that most folks never want to hear. About working land and loving hard and finding peace in solitude. Says people judge what they don't know, but living right ain't being crude. Oh, truth pours out in different ways. Hey. Some bottles hold more than what's on the page. Yeah, wisdom flows when midnight fades. Oh yeah. And every drop's got stories to age. Sometimes the greatest teachers don't come with fancy degrees, just honest words and open hearts and time enough to see. As morning light starts creeping in, I realize what I've learned tonight. That wisdom ain't bound by covers or the way a man might look outside. Shake hands as he walks away into the breaking of the dawn. But what he left here in this ball will let go long after he's gone. Oh, truth don't noise when midnight fades. Every drop's got stories to age. Every drop's got stories to stories to add. Mud on my boots, beat up pickup truck. Folks in town look at me, shaking their heads but stuck in their ways while I'm living mine just fine. Yeah, I'm a redneck, what you gonna do? Got my simple life and I'm seeing it through. Early mornings, hard work in the sun. Calloused hands tell my story, ain't running from what I am, who I'll be. Raised up country, born and bred, ain't no apologies. Yeah, I'm a redneck, what you gonna do? Got my simple life and I'm seeing it through. They say move to the city, get myself educated, but my schooling came from Daddy and the land we cultivated. Friday nights, bonfire burning strong, cold beer and old friends where I belong. Proud and free, living honestly. My kind of life don't need your sympathy. Yeah, I'm a redneck, what you gonna do? Got my simple life and I'm seeing it through. Yeah, I'm a redneck, what you gonna do? Simple life, singing it through.